Yeah, well, this is nice. Obviously, good news and a good sign of what's been happening. But I'm sitting here, and I just have the inescapable feeling: how exactly am I going to screw this up? Hopefully not, though. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Norwich City, bouncing back, and we are at the start of March, and it's getting pretty tense. Straight to the results since last time. Those excellent wins against Stoke and against Coventry City have been backed up by 7 more points. I would have preferred 9, but at least it's 7. First of all, a 4-0 win against Rotherham United. Never really looked in danger, to the point that I did actually substitute Ida, Buendia and a few others pretty much at half time just to avoid risk of injury. Unfortunately, that hasn't helped completely, but 2 from Cantwell, Buendia, Steeperman in the first half got the job done. We then, unfortunately, did drop some points against Birmingham City. They become, I think, the first side, well, actually no, Bristol City as well, didn't they? But yeah, one of only a couple of sides to take points off us in both games this season. We drew with them at Carrow Road. We've drawn with them at St Andrews. Adam Ida got a penalty in the 5th minute. Thought it looked good. Jeremy Bella equalised, and then that was pretty much that. But the bad news, as you can see there, is that Adam Ida did get injured. It's not a particularly serious injury, but he will be missing at least the first game today. But we did bounce back from that with a 2-0 win against Wycombe Wanderers. Quite a nice game, all things considered. Buendia and Cantwell scoring early on. They never really got back into it, and that has left the league situation looking like this. We have played 33 games. There are 13 matches left to play, and we are top of the league with 74 points. We have a 7-point cushion back to second place, which is currently Huddersfield, and even better, a 13-point cushion back to third place, the most important position we need to be above, and that is where Brentford now find themselves. They have absolutely hit a blip in a massive way. They have lost 4 matches in a row. Their February was absolutely awful. They beat Barnsley, but otherwise they lost every game. But defeats to QPR, Coventry, Sheffield Wednesday and Stoke has left them, well, they're still in there. They're still in contention, at least for the playoffs, and they are still not too far off Huddersfield. But, well, it's been a massive blow for them. And it's just kind of a reminder of what can happen in the Championship in particular. You hit a little, you have one defeat, they pile up. It's happened to Brentford. It could still happen to us. So we must not be complacent, especially when we will be playing Brentford today. It's not quite top of the table clash, but it's still crucial that we win. I've bottled too many things so far this year to get in any form of complacency, and we've had some good news. Michael McGovern, who has kept his place in goal, he's out for 2 to 3 weeks, which is not ideal given the fact that Tim Krul hasn't been particularly good. Sean Longstaff's also got an injury. At least that's only 3 days. But again, not really what we want. Not really what we want. We do need to rotate more, but I want to get it done. I want to just get it done, and then we can sort of rotate the squad a bit more when it's kind of only really the title on the line. Huddersfield are playing today. Dropped points can happen. That would be good, and they do. They've lost at home. Birmingham, who have taken points off us this season, home and away, help us out big time against Huddersfield. They have lost their game. Well. Nottingham Forest go up to third by, you're 2 points clear of Brentford now. So, yeah, Forest emerging as a potential challenger to the automatic promotion places. But, well, there was already pressure on this game, but now, right, Adam Ida's obviously failed the fitness test. I wouldn't have risked him anyway. Sean Longstaff apparently has passed. He's got a tight groin. I don't really want to risk him. I mean, a groin strain or a groin tear, that's a bit more substantial. I think we will give him a rest for this one. We'll bring Skip in. We'll leave him on the bench though. Obviously, Tim Krul's going to have to come in goal, and then I don't want to grade out goalkeeper. Where's John McCracken? There he is. I've used him in some lower league saves occasionally. He's relatively decent. Hopefully won't be needed to come off the bench. Otherwise, I think that is going to be that. So Krul's going to be in goal. Mitchell, Gibson, Zimmerman and Aarons is the defence. Rupp anchors the midfield with Skip coming in front of him, Steeperman on the left, and Cantwell, Buendia, of course, on the wings. Timo Pukki is going to be starting up front. He's not especially fit either, but I mean, Jordan Hugill's got 7 goals in in the under-23s. Pookie has got 5, and he's got 3 for Finland. We're going to stick with Pookie for now, because I don't trust Hugh Gill at all. Not really ideal to be having your goalkeeper, one of your main midfielders, not playing in a game like this, and certainly not your main striker, but we will see what we can do. Even Tony's in full form for Brentford as well. Come on, we're at home, front of the Norwich faithful. Let's just get this done. Right, first highlight is pretty much 2 minutes in. Brentford playing it around at the back. Where is this going to end up? We intercept it well. Oliver Skipp slips into Buendia, who's found a bit of room. An early goal would be lovely. Oh my goodness me. What a finish from the Argentine. That was beautiful. Brilliant thinking from Skipp. Great ball forwards from him. I mean, quite often we've done this, but great reading of the game from Aarons. The pass from Skipp. Brilliant decision from him. And then the finish from Buendia, the tightest of angles, is super classy. I think, promotion or not, we're going to find it difficult to keep hold of him next season. Corner, though, for Brentford, swung in. Johnson heads over Janssen even. Can't even read. That's how excited I am. I mean, to be fair, they've got Janssen, Janelt, and Jensen, so it's moderately confusing. Free kick from Buendia, a little bit further out than he would like for a shot, but he plays the ball in. It's cleared, and Brentford can now break. Jensen is trying to get on his bike. He's got a little bit of support. We do kind of get back. Aarons again intercepts well, and we appear to be mucking around at the back, or are we going to try and work a chance here? Stiepermann finds Skipp, working it through the midfield. Buendia's in again, bit of space, a little bit too far out. He's been absolutely scythed down by Jay De Silva. We've got a penalty. Teemu Pukki to step up for what I think is his first league goal of the season. If he finds the target, please don't miss, Teemu. He doesn't. It's his first league goal of the season. He's been injured basically the entire year, so and given how well Adam Eade has been playing, he's not had any opportunity at all, but he makes no mistake in what could be a very important goal. Aarons finds Skipp. Both these two heavily involved today. Aarons still going, lays it off to Lucas Rupp, slips it back to the Englishman on the right-hand side. Ball in, looking for Stiepermann. It's 3-0. Marco Stiepermann, who has been quietly very, very good this season. He has been critical, really. I mean, he didn't even start the season in that position. Kenny McLean was playing. Stiepermann came in and he's done very, very well. Understated, but 9 for this season for the German. Good work from Aarons once again. Stiepermann gets ahead of the Brentford defence, and it's 3-0 before the break. And that is half-time. It's very nice indeed. I'm very pleased with the performance. Mitchell's got a bit of a knock. Pookie's a little bit tired as well, so changes will probably need to be made in the second half. Let's just see this one out. 10 minutes to go. There's still time. There's still time. And Buemo back to De Silva, who gave us that penalty in the first half. He wants to make amends. And Brentford trying to find a little bit of space. They've got a bit of room. And Buemo's got past Aarons, but Skipp, well, I think Aarons went back to get him, and then Skipp won the ball back. Buendia, he's not running particularly quickly, but he's got the ball into the danger area. Aarons forward again, pulled back, and it's been completely mucked up by David Raya, and Tyrese Omotoye gets his second goal in a Norwich shirt. He's not going to be around for much longer, so let's enjoy it while he can. I can't believe we've lost him on a free. That's just really irritating. What on earth is Raya doing there? Ridiculous. But Omotoye capitalises. It's 4-0. And there we go. Maybe not quite the significance given Brentford's collapse in form, but we make it 5 defeats in a row for them. It's 4-0 win here. Absolutely lovely stuff, as a famous fictional Norwich resident would say, quoting Shakin' Stevens, of course. 3 more points on the board, and let's have a look at how nice a viewing this is. We are 10 points clear. Steve Bruce has cropped up. He's trying to sign Max Aarons, not getting him. We're 10 points clear of Huddersfield in second. We're 14 points clear of third place now, and that is now Nottingham Forest rather than Brentford. Still 12 games to go though. Still 12 days. I think we just have to treat every game as just a massive cup final-esque game between now until the time that it may or may not be done. Luton Town at home. They beat us earlier on in the season. We want some revenge. Huddersfield are at home against Cardiff. Brentford are at home against Rotherham. You'd expect them to end the rot there. And Forest are away at Watford, so they could do us a bit of a favour. That would be nice. Of course, Bournemouth, Preston and Watford and QPR, they're kind of a little bit further back, but they're still potentially involved in the conversation. And so the team today, well, Ida's still not fit for this one, not even close to being fit, with no sense risking him at all, especially as Pookie did actually finally score. McGovern's still out, so Krul keeps his place in goal. I kind of feel like Longstaff is back, but Skip, in that role, Oliver, not what I was planning on using for. Oliver Skip was really, really good against Brentford. I think he has to keep his place in the team for this one. So this really is the closest thing we have to a derby this season, given Ipswich's hilarious relegation, and we're going to make the most of it. Closest team to us, the only other team in East Anglia, which is pretty remarkable. I mean, you think about how you get promoted with lower league teams, non-league teams in FM. And that, I've seen some people say that's not how it happens in real life. Well, Luton were in non-league football like 8 years ago or something like that. So to see them back in the Championship is great. But I would like to see us with 3 points today. Namaso running away. Mitchell blocks him, but he only gives it as far as Brie. Are we going to go behind here? No, Zimmerman clears it just about. And I say just about. He's found Buendia with this, and Buendia is absolutely racing through the Luton defence. Needs a bit of help. Norrington Davis with a challenge, but he still gets it back across to Skip, and he somehow Sluga is able to save it. Ridiculous save from the goalkeeper. How he stopped that, I do not know. Free kick from Buendia. Zimmerman this time gets the pass off him and puts the ball away to give us the lead. Where it's 4 minutes in, action-packed start here at Carrow Road. Barely taking a breath, but Zimmerman finds the angle. Excellent leap from him. Second of the season. Could prove very important. Another free kick, other side from Buendia. It was Zimmerman again. He's done it again. They've done it again. Literally just the other side of the pitch. And Christoph Zimmerman gets his third of the season. He's on a hat-trick. Buendia, absolutely crucial to this once again. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. No one can get close to him. Frenetic start, but that was it for the rest of the first half, and I'm very pleased with that. I've just said there's room for improvement. Not what I meant to say. I was trying to say, well done, boys. Let's just go to the second half. Hopefully that's not destroyed their morale. I mean, this is ominous. We're a few minutes in and Luton coming forwards. I clicked the wrong team talk. It happens. It happens. Bree on the right hand side, robbed by Cantwell though. Steeperman, and we're looking to now break once again. Cantwell, dodgy pass from him though. And Luton can come forwards. Elliot Lee is through the defence, and Tim Krul makes the save. Free kick for Luton themselves, and Krul again with a flying leap. He's been out of the team, clearly wanting to assert his dominance once again. Aaron's on the right-hand side. Can we get a third? Would be lovely. Oliver Skip flips it forwards, looking for Pookie. It's bounced down to Cantwell, and Todd Cantwell lashes it into the top corner. 12th of the season for him. He has been... Again, he's been outshone by Buendia, but he's still been very good indeed. Great work from Aarons again. Back to Skip, who has done very, very well in this episode. Pookie can't quite get there, but he distracts about 3 defenders at once, giving space for Cantwell to score. Mitchell throws it it's bounced into a great position, and it's been put into the goal. He's a man in form. Teemu Pukki, second of the season, finally delivering on what we kind of expected him to do. It's not been his fault. He's been so unlucky with injuries. Mitchell bamboozles the Luton defence. Great work by Pookie. Lays it off to Dow. Buendia holds it up, and it's a good finish from the Finn to finish this game. Luton still want a goal themselves. Collins, it's in. James Collins gets a goal back. 17 for him this season. He's gone to get the ball. If we screw it up from here, I'm not going to be pleased. The man on the post, he looks confused. It should be a bit taller, really. And it is only a consolation. No clean sheet for Tim Krul, who did very well today, to be fair. But 3 more points again. 4-1. Luton defeated. Revenge secured. I'm very happy with that performance. And am I going to be very happy with the table once again? Have we received some help from elsewhere? We have. Cardiff have beaten Huddersfield 2-0. Brentford do finally end their losing streak. 3 more points with them. But Huddersfield have lost, and Nottingham Forest have lost as well to Watford. So let's just drink this in. We're 13 points clear of Huddersfield in second. We are 16 points clear of Brentford in third. 16 points. That's the gap. Still 11 games to go. It's not done yet, but I'm liking how it's looking at the moment. Stephen been out for 4 to 5 days, not the end of the world. He will be back for next time, which thankfully is in a week's time. We played so many games in quick succession. Finally, a bit of a rest. That is more than welcome. Buendia has been scintillating. Steve Bruce is here. Steve, don't you have a job to do? How are Newcastle doing? You're in 16th. You're in 16th. You do look like you're relatively safe-ish. So, okay. But, get back to that. Stop watching my players. It's weird. 6 points, 8 goals scored. I'm pretty happy with that. And that's going to be where we end things today. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back next time. Well, I think it's got to be Huddersfield, right? I mean, they are in second, so another crucial game. Preston they've gone down to 8th, so maybe them, maybe Derby. We'll see. But one of those games with Huddersfield for sure. And all that remains to be said, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're in a good place. We're in a good place.